Lighten the load. Downsizing is all about lightening the load and making things easier so that you can change. Change is a constant of life, but it's even harder. It's already hard, but it's even harder when you have more stuff. Our possessions tend to entrap us in a rut, in a situation that we no longer desire to be. It's amazing how much us as humans we acquire. Maybe it goes back to our hunter and gatherer mindset. Scarcity, which is like, you feel like you're not going to ever, you feel like you're going to be stuck without something, so you hoard something. And, it's just part of our human psyche. A lot of life is psychological. But what happens is our fear of losing something kind of works against us, where if we collect too many things because we fear we're not going to have them again, those things begin to hold us back from future things that we have changed our mind have a different priority in our life. Like if currently you live in an area and you have a certain lifestyle, and so you start to collect and gather just knickknacks or tools or bed sheets or clothes, whatever, and you start to really bury yourself with possessions, slow by slow, payment by payment, and then 5, 10 years passes, or even a couple years, life changes, whether it's a society event or your personal desire. As we mature and we get older in life, our desires, our goals, they change, because humans and this earth is constant change. Just think about what you wanted when you were 20. Then think about what you wanted when you were 30, and think about what you wanted when you were 40. Life changes. But 5, 10 years after collecting things, possessions, we wake up one day and we say, I want to change. I want to change the state I live. I want to change my life. But to change, you have to lighten the load, because it's an overwhelming task to change your life. And just a subtle change is overwhelming, but something like moving or changing jobs or changing your eating habits or changing your financial situation, it's a huge task. And the more you have, the harder it is. So what I really feel that is a general rule that everyone in life should practice to a certain extent, based on their own individual circumstances, less is more. Okay? Why? Because it helps you adapt easier. I live a very extreme minimalistic life. I live out of this car. I only have one bag of possessions. And I don't think most people would do well that much downsized. Even me, I'm looking to add things, maybe to add a little bit more comfort in my life. But I know that no matter where my future holds, I will always have a foundation of less is more. Because I've realized that things change in life. Years change society. Years change you. Your goals, your desires change. But the more you have, the harder it is to change. Be flexible. But to be flexible, to be adaptable, you have to not be weighed down by as much. So if you're lost in life and you know that you're not happy where you are, the first step is always to simplify. When you're lost, simplify so that you can focus. What's the difference between a laser and a light? Focus. Your ability to focus your energy and your time to change will make change easier. But when you're buried in stuff and when you have a lot of things to take care of, your energy is divided, your time is divided, your attention is divided, and your goals get left by the side. So one of my overall messages on my videos, I've been on YouTube for 3 years, I got over 2,000 videos. One of my messages is to live a simplified life. Live a downsized, less is more life. Not necessarily as a nomad, and not necessarily just because you want to move from New Jersey to Florida, but just because life changes. You change. And life is hard. Don't make life harder. Make life easier. Okay? So that you can enjoy life more and that you can weather the storm when the storm comes. I remember reading a quote from Bruce Lee, the famous martial art movie star Bruce Lee. And he had a quote, I'll paraphrase it, but something like, the bamboo tree is able to withstand a storm because it's the most flexible. In Florida, a lot of the palm trees, they survive a lot of the hurricanes because they sway in the wind. They have flexibility. And life, you're more flexible the less you have. And so think about that every time you're looking at a piece of home decor, every time you're evaluating how much square footage do you need in your house. One person doesn't need more than 250 square feet. How many people live in your house? 4 people? You don't need more than 1,000 square foot house. Does that matter? It matters. The more you have to clean, the more you have to heat and cool, those are more resources that are getting poured into wasteful things. Humans are very wasteful. Efficiency is streamlining your focus, streamlining your energy so that you can do more, things that inspire you more, instead of wasting your time mowing lawn or cleaning a room that no one uses. You have to clean a spare room? That's a waste of time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your life. And when times are bad, you're still going to get depressed, angry, and sad, but at least you don't have a lot to worry about. I think about that sometimes, when I still get down, I have a bad day or whatever it may be. I'm able to withstand the pain of life a little bit better, being that I have less to take care of, less to worry about, less to stress about. Minimalism makes life hurt less because you have less to worry about. And I think that matters. It matters to me. And that's my message in this video. I hope it helped you. I hope my videos do a lot of things: entertain you, make you smile, make you think, sometimes make you cry, but inspire you to live your best life, however you're going to define it. So if you appreciate that, I appreciate if you click the thumbs up. Also, consider clicking the blue join button, become a member of my channel, and get unlimited access to our live feeds. Every night on this channel I go live, and every Sunday I do a members only live chat. You'll have a badge identified that you're a member, and some custom emojis. Also, check out my playlist on the simple life and a variety of different topics. And that's it. Just keep pushing forward, one day at a time, one step at a time. How do you move forward in life? Less is more. Consistency. You have to show up, and you have to keep showing up. Tenacity. And that's it. Try to have healthy habits. Just do the best you can. Be willing to do things even if they're imperfect. Movement is life. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Peace and love.